2.5 years after our company failed, and there was a ongoing criminal investigation that I spent about $250,000 in legal fees trying to stay ahead of the game. The assistant U.S. attorney called my attorney. Now, I was ready to plead not guilty. I wanted to prove my innocence. But I was given two options. Now remember, there were 350 lots that were sold in that community. Each one of them was sold with a fraudulent HUD statement. Each closing is one count at 5 years each. 350 times 5. My name was nowhere near any of those closing statements. I never talked to any of those buyers or sellers. But I was an officer of the corporation. And all the feds needed was one text, one email, one meeting that I attended. All I had to do was touch the conspiracy, and I was liable for the whole conspiracy. So here's my options. I can go to trial, and my legal fees would be an additional $1 million. In fact, my attorney wanted $350,000 that day, and I had to prove to him where I can get the other $650 before we can go forward. And if the feds take someone to trial, their chances of losing are very slim. And get this, I mean, they had 350 shots at it. Not very good odds. Or I could plead guilty. And there would be no more legal fees. And my attorney worked it out so that I could plead guilty to one count. 5 years in prison. But the way they do everything, you know, you really don't serve 5 years. You know, they work it out. But it's amazing how many people I talked to in prison that took the first option. But life is full of options. And sometimes those options are really lousy. And that was certainly the case here. But for better or for worse, I decided to take the plea deal, and I pled.